Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We start with a hug, and it's a Monday hug, so come on. We are still in the midst of the holidays. How was your holiday? It's not cute not knowing, and now it's time to know. I cooked a lot. I did. By Christmas night, my legs were like, can you lay down? Can you just get off your feet and lay down? Because I was literally, it was Christmas Eve, a lot of cooking, Christmas Day, a lot of cooking. And I was like, but I had a lot of fun because that's what I do when I'm not working. I guess I just had that personality where I have to get or keep busy. I'm not giving away any spoilers. People love to watch stuff on their time. Not giving away any spoilers. But I love the way that Insecure ended. It ended great for me because a lot of shows, when they come to an end, sometimes that ending is disappointing. Tonight, 10 o'clock on HBO, they're premiering a documentary where Issa Rae and Prentice Penny, the Issa writes, he directs, they talk about what this era of Insecure meant to so many people, and they're interviewing the cast. What an amazing ride. What an amazing show. I love Issa Rae. From the beginning with the Awkward Girl series on YouTube. That was so good. And what I love about Issa Rae, the growth, but how she created her own lane and did it. She took matters into her own hands. Because think about it, if she had to sit around and wait for somebody to give her a show, she'd probably still be waiting. She created her own lane. And I just love her for that. This show that she created, how it's opened the doors for so many people, and to see her grow. And this season dealt with a lot of things that you're going to go through in your 30s or 40s, or 50s, when you're dealing with sick parents, and then you having children, should you have children, relationships. I love what she has done. She says she ain't doing no more. There'll be no reboot, she says. Not in her lifetime. So I think this is it. But the documentary airs at 10 o'clock tonight. Where does the cast go? You're going to see Yvonne Orji, who plays Molly, doing movies. Jay Ellis is going to be in the new Tom Cruise Top Gun Maverick. And that is opening May 27th. As for Issa Rae, of course, she's got more projects, but she's going to be voicing one of the characters in one of the most anticipated films of the year. And we're talking about the animated version of Spider-Man. I believe the character's name is Jessica Drew. I know it's Jessica, but you're going to hear the voice of Issa Rae. Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball great, how did he celebrate Christmas? With a 26-year-old real estate agent, and there was a 3-year-old son. They're wondering if Shaq, who's 53, if that's his baby. I said, ooh, go ahead, Shaq. Russell Wilson and Tiara, are they expecting baby number 3? She just had a son last year. Then she had the daughter. Then there's her 7-year-old son, Future. But word is, Sierra is expecting again. Devon Franklin, Megan Good, shook us all up last week announcing that divorce. And what I'm hearing is Devon has turned over all of his financial information, which means that a settlement of some kind is coming. Oprah Winfrey always shares how she celebrates her holidays. And to come to her house, you had to be vaccinated, boosted, tested again. Then you had to go into quarantine. This was actually trending today, and I thought it was so crazy that people were angry and in their feelings, because it's like, but it's her house. She ain't invite you. You ain't got to worry. You do not have to worry because Oprah is not inviting you. If this is the way that she wants to protect herself, this is the way she's going to protect herself. But I couldn't believe it, and people were all in their feelings. Meanwhile, do not expect her to hit the campaign trail for Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz is running for Senate in Pennsylvania, and Oprah discovered Dr. Oz. Don't look for her to hit the campaign trail for him. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting, but I can read this. The Grammys are going to be postponed because of the rising numbers. It was supposed to take place with Trevor Noah hosting January 31st. Well, looks like they may push it to late March or April. So look for that then. Have The Rock celebrate Christmas by buying his mom a new Cadillac. There are going to be some shows being pushed back because of this pandemic. Wendy Williams' show will not return with new episodes until January 10th. Wendy will not be sitting in the chair. Nick Cannon's show has also been moved back to January 10th. They want to get out of the whole holiday break. So, what are the most anticipated movies coming out in 2022? Have you guys started practicing saying that 2022? Well, there's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, supposed to come out next November. Spider-Man Animated, October 7th. Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise, May 27th. That's Memorial Day weekend. His Mission Impossible is coming out in September. Avatar fans, Avatar is coming back December 16th. And Jordan Peele is coming back with a new horror movie entitled Nope. Keke Palmer is starring in it. I can't wait to see it. It hits theaters July 22nd. I'm being real close to we don't miss nothing. Magic Johnson. It was 30 years ago that he announced that he was HIV positive. I tell you, I remember that day like yesterday. It shook not only the sports world, it shook the world. Today, Magic Johnson is thriving and living. Well, he's planning on teaming up with Showtime to do some kind of show about the LA Lakers. Well, HBO is also doing one, and this is going to be the raunchy one because the HBO is going to have the sex, the drugs, and Magic Johnson was asked about it. He said, I don't want to talk about that. So Magic Johnson's version will be the clean version on Showtime, but HBO, because it looks like it's a comedy. I was watching the trailer. It looks like a comedy. It's called Showtime, and it goes all out with the wildness. Let's take some time to remember Desmond Tutu. I remember he came to Philadelphia in the 80s. He was a priest, not a politician, but politicians lauded him all the time. He was an anti-apartheid human rights activist and a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He preached of love and humanity, and he gave hope to people all around the world, and he will be missed. In recent years, he has been in failing health, and Bishop Desmond Tutu died at the age of 90. Number one movie on Netflix is Don't Look Up. This is the Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence movie about an asteroid that's headed towards Earth, and nobody believes them. Not the President of the United States, played by Meryl Streep. Tyler Perry plays, I believe, her assistant. You got Jonah Hill, Ariana Grande, Jennifer Lawrence. I mentioned Leonardo, Kate Blanchett. It is full of stars. It's kind of like a comedy drama, but nobody wants to believe Leonardo and Jennifer Lawrence that an asteroid is actually headed towards Earth. Bridgerton fans, it's coming back in March. March 25th, if you're saying what's taking it so long because of the pandemic. Season 2 of Bridgerton is going to focus on Anthony Bridgerton and his love life and his standards and how strict he is. Beautiful Indian woman, Kate Sharma, that he falls in love with because he had vowed never to get married. So it's going to focus on them, but it's coming back to Netflix. Season 2, March 25th. Jermaine Dupri, what is life like without Janet Jackson? Well, the producer is going to be introducing a new vegan ice cream, and you're going to be hearing all about it. A Journal for Jordan with Michael Jordan, directed by Denzel Washington, didn't do great at the box office, and it's because it's the type of movie that's going to find a home and a life on streaming services and cable. Only took in about like $2 million, but people are raving. It's the story of a young man who was killed during the Iraq War. He left letters for his son, who was only 7 months old when he dies. It's a tearjerker. It's romantic. You get to see Michael B. Jordan's butt. People are raving about this movie, but unfortunately in theaters, I think it'll be available to rent probably sometime in February. Don't be surprised if it comes out around Valentine's Day. Watch. Because kind of like they say 45 days after the release, I'm sure they're working on the marketing now and it'll be available because it's a tearjerker, it's a romance. It'll come out in February. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Y'all know I love Larry David. And last night, it was the series finale. The show is still going to go on. But Tracy Ullman, if you are a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm, it ain't for everybody. And it's politically incorrect. It's about as politically incorrect as you could ever imagine. So if you're sensitive, this is not the show for you. But if you want to laugh out loud, Curb Your Enthusiasm last night, JB Smooth, Tracy Ullman. This woman is a comic treasure. And she really like made this season. But last night, and I'm late to the game with Curb Your Enthusiasm because I was not a watcher. And then I started and then I became hooked. And last night, Larry David, it was good. It was funny. If you like politically incorrect humor, that one is for you. And the woman who's married to Jeff Garland, I'm sure you guys are going to tell me. She escapes me, but I love her too. She's hysterical. I said, that's me, but I'm not working. But she's very funny as well. But Larry David, he did that last night. Leave a comment. We could talk about Insecure, because I ain't give out no spoilers. I just said that I really liked how it wrapped up. We can talk about it in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment. I appreciate you guys. Wait, I meant to do this last week. We're at 48,000. I love a slow growth because that means that slow and steady to the race. But we're at 48,000 and I am ecstatic. I'm glad you guys love the humor, the commentating. On weekends we have pictures, but I don't know. I'm a girl from Philly. I'm a girl from Philly. I'm a girl from South Philly, and I'm glad that you guys like it and make it a part of your day. It's not cute not knowing. It's curls. It's scoop. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.